This week we'll learn how to apply colored maps to a bunch of line plots and then make a custom legend to show temperatures that are warmer, cooler, or at the average for a location. Welcome to another MetPy Monday. Hello, I'm John Lehman, a software engineer for Unidata. This week I want to show you how to make a plot that I've actually wanted to be able to make for some time, and it took a while of going through some of the examples that are out there in Matplotlib and thinking about how to do this to really get it like I want. Now we're going to use some synthetic data that we're going to make up to illustrate the point, but you could of course use real data from your application. What we're going to do is make a plot of a bunch of line plots, but I want to color each line by how different it is from an average value using a color map, and then I want to put a legend that just says this color is cooler, this color is warmer, this color is at the average. And that turns out to be a little trickier than you might think. So first, of course, imports. We're going to import Matplotlib. We're going to import Matplotlib, the pyplot module, as PLT. Going to import NumPy as MP. And I'm going to import pandas as PD, just so we can use its date generation functionality. And then, of course, our Matplotlib inline magic. Okay, so first I'm going to create a time series, just so the x-axis of the plot has something that looks like date times that would be realistic. So I'm going to use the date range function from pandas. I'm going to start on 11/23/20, that's month, day, year. I'm going to end on 11/24/20, and I want that to have 25 periods because that will go from 0Z to 0Z in 1 hour increments. Now we're going to create our fake data. I'm just going to use a sine wave for temperature with a period of 24 hours, and then we're going to shift the average value of that sine wave by 1/10 of a degree from 20 to 22 degrees. So stop and think about how you might do that. In fact, try to code up a solution and then we can compare solutions. All right. So I'm going to create a list of temps. And there are, of course, some ways that you could do this with NumPy. For just generating a few, I'm going to do this with a loop and a list. For I in numpy.arange, my temperature is ranging from 20 to 22, 0.1 degrees. And that's going to go up to and not include 22, that's okay. I'm then going to append my sinusoidal signal. So numpy.sine, my x values, I'm just going to use arange for 25 values times 2pi to get our correct units there, and then 1/24 to get it to have a period of 1 day. Finally, I'm going to add I, which is our offset for the average temperature for that day. So now let's make a very quick, dirty plot to make sure that our data look like we think they do. So for I in temps, I'm going to plot time and I. And there we have a series of sine waves with a period of 1 day going from 20 up to, but not including, 22. So that looks like what I wanted. But this color scheme, though I love the Tableau color table, is horrendous for this application. Especially imagine these were different, say, biweekly averages. And I wanted to see how far they were from the mean. Well, in this case, the mean is going to be 21. So how can we do that? Well, first, I'm going to get a color map and a norm. So for the color map, I'm going to use the cool warm color map. Matplotlib.cm.getCmap, and I want to use cool warm. And then I'm going to get a norm. Remember, normalizations take your data from its data values into color map space, which is 0 to 1. That comes from matplotlib.colors.normalize. I'm going to set my minimum value to be -1 and my maximum value to be 1. And you could, of course, change these for your application. So how's this going to work? Well, if we get the norm of 0, so we're not different from our average at all, that is 0.5 in color map space, from 0 to 1 versus -1 to 1. You can also call our color map with a value, such as 0.5, and get the RGBA tuple for it. So we can combine these two things and get the CMap of 0 in our mapped space. Okay, so let's try to make a plot with this information. I'm going to go ahead and create a little bit more formal plot, a little bit less quick and dirty here, using plot.subplots. Our average value is 21. You would probably have computed this from your data though. So for item in temps, we're going to call x.plot, time and item, our x and y values, and then we're going to set the color of the line. It's the CMap of the norm, and what norm do we want? We want to take the mean of that particular curve and subtract the average. And now we have our 21-degree line being the neutral color, anything warmer than that average being red, anything cooler than that average being blue. Now notice we're not coloring different segments of each line, we're coloring the whole line. So this is how different was that day or that station from an average day or an average station. Now finally, we can go ahead and add a legend. If we just tried to add a legend right now, we wouldn't have any handles, so no legend would be generated. If you added a label to each of these lines, well, you'd have a very huge legend, and it wouldn't be that useful because changing or telling the difference between these colors is not necessarily the easiest. So let's make a custom legend. For that, from matplotlib.lines, we're going to import the 2D line object, or a line 2D. I'm going to create some legend lines, a list of them. Line 2D. I'm just going to give it an x and a y value of 0. We don't need multiple points. This is not going to be a plotted thing at all. It's just creating the object so we can use it for a legend. What's the color? Well, the color, I'm going to assign a CMap of 0. Remember, this is in color map space now, 0 to 1, because I'm not using a norm. And I'll give it a line width of 2. Now we're going to copy and paste that. I'm going to use a 0.5 and a 1. So that's going to create 3 legend lines. Legend labels. The first one, CMap of 0, is going to be cooler. The middle will be average, and the red or 1 will be warmer. Okay, so now we can make our plot. I'm going to copy our plot from up here. And now we're just going to add a legend outside of our loop. The first thing the legend takes is the objects, which are our legend lines. And the next thing it takes are the labels, which are our legend labels. While we're at it, we're going to make this plot a little bit bigger so the labels aren't so squished without us going in and tweaking all of that. I'm going to make it a 12 by 10. And here we go. Now we've got our custom legend showing the coolest color as being cooler, the middle color being average, and the warmest color being warmer, or the value for 1 here. So now you can imagine all of the things that you can use this for. It can't only be temperature, it could be dew points, it could be pressures, it could be model runs or spread from some mean model. There are lots of ways to create plots that have a third dimension to that data without necessarily using a more complex plot. I hope that you found this useful, and I'll see you on next week's MetPy Monday.